Welcome to the Flying Auditors channel. Well, this is kind of just like, yeah, I'm messing with this thing. It's my, oh, well, hey, AC/DC, way to go. Well, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Sunday, and I am, let me see, today's the 18th, so don't have that long till I'm headed out to some training. Doing a little gun cleaning, weapon cleaning. Yep, that was a Hellcat. The other one was a P365 SIG, brand new, out of the box. Just cleaned it. Going to do some firing around here down the road at our little place to plink plink. So what is the purpose of today's frickin' live stream? I got to tell y'all, I don't know about y'all, but there is just a lot of crap going on in the YouTube world. Here's some of my feeds. I've got 300 plus subscriptions, no doubt about it. But just I just want you to look at stuff that just makes you want to think. Here we are out auditing Reno 911. A man owns a business, tried to run for a seat, I think, congressionally, standing his ground in a very crooked state. And he's got more patience than you can shake a stick at. And for you guys and gals that don't know, there's a guy, let me see if I can find him. It's the Siberian Tiger. And I like this guy. He's from Russia. He's a naturalized citizen. He is, here's his channel, the Siberian. Nope. Here we go. Is this it? There we go. No, that's not. Let's go to his channel. Yeah, I'll get it right. Yeah. Let's see here. Where is he? Where is the Siberian Tiger? Where is he? I don't want the cat. I want the man. Where the hell is he? Oh, my God. Now, I don't know if this is the same guy. It looks, maybe it is. It's a different, I haven't seen that. Yeah, this is him. He's Jewish. I like this guy. He's absolutely phenomenal, the Siberian Tiger. A man that went naturalized. I've been through multiple naturalizations of friends of mine. But I got to tell you, this dude's been arrested. He had a SWAT team come in and just absolutely violate every conceivable right a man can have. The Siberian Tiger. Guy, God bless you. We're part of the same tribe. I love your Star David. Of course, American background. So this dude's red, white, and blue as you can get. And obviously he must be from Siberia. I haven't met him. He lives out in Oregon, one of the most crooked states there is. Actually, I think all the states are crooked. Let's look. I think he's auditing Reno, Nevada. He's out of Nevada. He's out of the East Coast. This is Press NH now. He's got some pretty channel. Guy out of Texas. They just went through, this guy, Harvey Freeberg, was arrested recently, like yesterday, his friend was arrested through a driver's license checkpoint. Now, those are legal in the state of Texas. It's just that's what they do. It's legal. And you have to comply according to Texas statutes. DWI checkpoints, DUI check, absolutely illegal in the state of Texas. You don't have to do jack through them. And as we go through this, we've got a gentleman by the name, he's out of the east part of Texas, Justin Pulliam, out of Houston area, what have you. He's been up and down. He's been in front of the Institute for Justice, sued, won against this real crooked sheriff out there in East Texas. And he's still getting jacked with. I mean, the man spent thousands upon tens of thousands of his own money, years and years of his life as a media personality. And they just don't like what he's doing. But are we seeing a commonality? And, of course, everybody from New York to California, I mean, you couldn't pay me to live in California right now with all the bullshit that goes on out in that state. Texas, it looks like, might be going California. And we all know why. Do we all know why? Because of a stupid amendment that has come out that is amending a bill that will prevent cop watchers and people that want to observe law enforcement in the course of their duties. They're trying to make it illegal. They're trying to make it a felony and claim it as a interference, voice, presence of your body, everything. And this will go to court, but there's going to be a lot of people arrested utilizing that. But this is in Texas. My God, Texas is going the way of California. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But as we scroll down through here, there's Leroy Truth. Leroy's out of the East Coast, another successful guy. This was something from Freeman, James Freeman, 3 years ago. And my feed just comes up with a bunch of bullshit. It just amazes me the number of people that stuff it's going ridiculously crazy right now. And that bothers me. Here in 2025, people are standing their ground to do what they do. This is like crazy. Oh, and one other guy, and I have, Lane Myers, there's ups and downs. I mean, this is a very long case for this young guy, pro se litigant, and had an attorney, yada, yada, yada. I mean, many channels are handling it. And then, of course, a friend, I consider a friend out in Florida, is been leading the charge on that, and good for him for doing that. This is a public service. Potion has just been dedicated to get this word out. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, look at all this. The stuff that's happened up in Galveston, Texas, my old haunts. Crooked as the day is long. I mean, is it me? I'm not medicated today, but is it me, or is it the bullshit that's going on today that is hurting people? I don't know. I got to tell you, I'm going to do a little teaser here. Put this out the end of the month, the 30th of May. We're going to start doing some live streaming, and we're going to start doing some stuff. I'm going to be in Kansas. I have a guest that will be basically my cameraman as I'm going through the state of Kansas, my training, and also in Lawrence, Kansas, where I'll be visiting, doing some things in Kansas, which I grew up there in the early 70s. Just amazes me. It's mind boggling, but we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some, actually, I'm going to do some 1A investigations. There's some areas that I'm highly expert in, and I'm an expert in real estate, tax law, real estate law. In terms of my profession, I can go to any state, pick up, buy anything, and so I know the questions to ask when I go to an appraisal district. And it was interesting because I called it an appraisal district in the neck of the woods, and they basically told me, which I thought was kind of funny. They told me, well, we got to check with our legal department, see if you can come in here and film. And I said, dude, look, you don't want to mess with me. I said, I'm a vet, disabled vet. You don't know why my cameras are with me, do you? So you go about asking questions. Do you think possibly there could be an ADA violation that you're doing to prohibit me from walking into a building? What about old folks that are in their 80s, can't hear, they're not ambulatory that well, they want to come up and get help? So you're gonna see if legal will allow these people to video their transactions, whatever they're doing with you, through your office? But there's no accountability. My YouTube channel feed shows that. It's just crazy, and it annoys me. So the end of the month, we're going to be out doing our thing. And Lenny, good to see you, buddy. Good to have you on board. Hey, it's just me, and I appreciate you for coming out. And hey, if this gets out there, it gets out there. I don't have a following. It is what it is. But stay tuned towards the end of the month. This is the Flying Auditor. We are going to be blowing and turning and blowing. We're going to actually be the throttle to the firewall. And we're going to do a short field takeoff. We're going to get maximum altitude over obstacles. And that's with a bunch of those nimnods, those ignorant people that think because you show up with a phone, which everybody has. Everybody's got a camera on their phones today. We have miniature supercomputer systems in our hands, and people think you can't do it. Yeah, I have a cameraman that's going to be backing me up. That's going to keep me tempered because I'm in that mode. I'm in that mindset. I just don't want anybody to mess with me because I'm from that school. I'm old school. I don't really tolerate a lot of the bullshit that goes on out there. But in any event, you guys and gals have a great one. This is going to be stored. People do what they do. It's absolutely crazy. And I gotta Kansas has turned into welcome to Nazi Germany. Well, I'm a Jew. And when I see shit like this happening, I've spoken to many, many, many people that have those tattoos on their forearms. Those are concentration camp survivors. And the stories will cause your hair to curl if it ain't curled. But if it's flat, straight, it'll curl big time. It'll piss you off. These people, just people from back in the 30s and 40s, my goodness, living their lives. And, all of a sudden, give me your papers. You can't do this. Destroy the books. Same scenario from the 30s and 40s, typically in the legal system and in the majority of the law enforcement I see do the same thing. And that really bothers me. And, there's some people that are just pro law enforcement. I'm pro law enforcement. I'm pro good cops, guys that go out and protect you if you can't protect yourself. Many people are able to protect themselves, like myself. I've trained with those guys times 10. So I've got a lot of training. So I know what to do. Even at this age, I might be slow. I might be older, but it does not take away from my lethality. So I'm going to have some fun, y'all. There's going to be some really goofy stuff going on at the end of the month. Stay tuned. Put it out there. Look forward to seeing you guys and gals out there. God bless America. God bless our troops. And have a great Sunday today.